All right. Hi, guys. My name's Aidan Pinales.
I'm Sherman.
This is our research PowerPoint, which we called it Where's Wolf? All right. So for our background information, some of the causes of lost dogs is poor pet containment, lack of microchipping, failure to spay or neuter the dog, and intentional abandonment. Not only does this affect the dog, it also affects the owners with emotional stress, maybe even depression, and creates safety concerns for the community because of stray dogs running around. For the solutions needed, a better system for finding lost dogs, which would create a safer, more humane environment for the animals, reducing the burden of shelters and the community. All right, and then for our problem statement, according to the Best Friends Animal Society, in 2023, over 20,000 dogs were lost and picked up by shelters in El Paso, Texas. The most common dogs being Labrador Retrievers, Chihuahuas, and German Shepherds. Over half being lost in the summer months of June and July. Of the pets being entered into the shelters, over 10% of the dogs are being put down due to not finding the owner, which is about 2,000. And then for our statement of purpose, the purpose of this project is to decrease the amount of dogs that are lost in El Paso, with the end goal being to create a user-friendly product that locates lost dogs. And then the benefits being a more pet-friendly, humane city through better tracking, awareness, and stray management.
Okay, so our first article justification was an article called the Challenges and Difficulties of Pet Care. This article discussed recent advancements in wearable technologies, and it kind of showed basically what has been created so far. GPS tracking collars are a relatively new new product out in the market, so there wasn't a lot for us to find. And it showed us kind of the challenges in implementing wearable technologies include accuracy, power consumption, and data integration. This article could benefit from a more in-depth discussion of ethical considerations, privacy concerns, cost barriers, and a comparative analysis of current devices on the market. Our next article justification was an article specifically about smart dog collars. And this provides an overview of smart dog collars, and it was almost a buyer's guide. It basically gave information of just need to know information for people looking to buy a smart collar for their pet. The next article justification talked about Bluetooth versus GPS. And while Bluetooth is more, you see it on your phones connecting from something to like phones to your headphones, or it's with speaker, it's with TV. A GPS is through, say, global positioning system. So it uses the power and strength of satellites, which creates a stronger uh, connection. The GPS trackers provide real-time location tracking over greater distances, making it ideal for active or outdoor pets. This is something that we really gravitated towards because obviously pets are going to be outside, and if they're lost, they're going to be outdoors or somewhere. Our fourth article justification was pet statistics in Texas, and this was published by the Best Friends Animal Society's Texas Animal Shelter in 2025, and it outlines the goal to achieve a no-kill status by 2025. And this page showcases positive outcomes such as 90% save rate in Houston shelters and encourages public involvement through adaptation, fostering, and advocacy. So what that means is that it's not just a one man thing. It takes a community to locate a dog. This a smart pet collar is not going to completely erase the problem of lost dogs. It's going to take a whole community to find these dogs, and the point of the smart pet collar is to aid in that search. Our fifth article of justification is the missing pet pandemic. This article provides a lot of statistics, noting that microchip pets have a 52% chance of returning home, while non-microchip pets only have a 2.2% chance. And it highlights the 1.5 million pets euthanized each year. The reason that we included this was because that some pet owners choose to not microchip their pets because it's led to tumors or some type of growth if it's not inputted incorrectly. And if that happens and they choose not to microchip their pet and the pet gets lost, there's virtually no way to find it without technology or any additional means than just going out and looking for it.
All right, for our solutions that we chose for image A, this product is called the Switch Smart Collar, and this monitored daily activity and also had a GPS tracker. Image B, the name of it is Tractive, was a portable GPS tracker that you could put on a certain like a harness or a collar, either or. And then for image C is the tri-fi collar. It's almost the exact same thing as image A, just has a lot more different accessories like a night light, and it's a lot brighter during the nighttime, so you would see the dog.
Our next solution, solution D, is the Apple AirTag. You see these in any technology store, Apple store, and they work as you turn them on, you connect it to your phone, place it in like a bag, a gym bag or anything, and it provides a location on your phone of where the item is. Solution E, this is what a microchip looks like. This is what vets input into your dog. And what they do is whenever they find a dog, they scan it and there's information of like the owner information, the dog information that pops up. Solution F, this is our patent, and it was a patent created that used basically homemade satellite towers or homemade network towers on a controlled area. And what this does, what this highlighted was triangulation of different signals through a specific pet collar on an enclosed area. And it was more of a proof of concept to see what would happen if we get a specific area. Could we find a pet collar through GPS tracking and signal tracking? And this leads to our similar solution matrix. So as you can see, the Tri-Fi was our best choice, and we incorporated weight, heaviness, or how heavy or uncomfortable it's going to be on the dog, comfortability. So we obviously want the pet collar to be comfortable for the pet, and we rated that a higher weight of 2. We wanted the pet collar to be adjustable, though the first 3 are more standard that you see in pet collars. What we wanted to put more emphasis on was weather resistance, visibility, and audio cues and app compatibility. What we saw was that this separated. We saw a lot of reviews throughout all of these different products. Was the Tri-Fi had great weather resistance. It was very compatible with their phones, no matter what type of phone, it was an iPhone or Android. And we saw something with like the AirTag that sometimes it would lag. And that's why we gave that a lower score. So overall, the Tri-Fi was our best choice.
Alrighty, for our product evaluation, like Thomas said, one of the main constraints or things that we focus on was the weather resistance. So as you can see here, it was water resistant, tested for fresh and saltwater swimming. It was also had a stainless steel body for resistance against pulls, which was 400 pounds resistance. For the comfortability, it was designed for 24-hour wear. It can be worn through all seasons. So we gave that a 7 out of 9. And then for the weight, it was lightweight woven material that allows the dog to move. And it was also low profile, which we gave that an 8 out of 9. And for the mobility, you can attach to various links and leashes, whichever ones you have at home. And that's why we gave it an 8 out of 9. And then for the audio cues, there wasn't a lot of information that the product had on their website about audio cues, so we had to give that a 2 out of 9. And then for the app compatibility, it was a 3-month battery life, wireless charging, and unlimited GPS coverage, which we gave a 9 out of 9.
These are our references that we used. Thank you. That is our research presentation.
That is it. Thank you.